I'm gonna be showing you it's a Ninja Turtles basically. I have a lot more than what I'm gonna show you, but I have a lot, so it's gonna take like hours of video then. So this is on my mom's YouTube channel. It was okay with her that I did this, so subscribe to her, and I'll be making, and if I get good responses, I'll be making futuristic turtle episodes with my Ninja Turtles for like younglings that like watching turtle toys YouTube videos. So yeah, let's get started. This is Slash. I really like him. He was Spike, Raph's pet turtle, and he got mutated into Slash, basically a giant turtle, stronger, faster than turtles. So yeah, he is pretty dangerous. So now let's talk about the figure itself. I did paint back here. It needs to be better painted because the shell itself was green. It was just like a light lime green color, and that's not how it is in the show, so I painted a lot of them, and I'm going to paint them better soon. So this is Slash. His arms move pretty good. They bend back. They go all the way around if you want them to. His weapon can come out of his hand, and the cool thing is, it's actually a pretty big weapon. It's not heavy, but it's a little bit huskier than most of their weapons. This is the back of the board. I do play with them, so they're going to be a little used, but you can pause this if you want to read it, and it shows all the figures on the back. So now this is Tiger Claw. He is a Shredder hired him to destroy the turtles. He's like really tough. He's actually one of my favorites. He came up blasters. There's one problem I have with this one is that it comes out pretty easily. Like this one right here just falls out. So if you're like someone who likes to like play with them and like bang them together, it's gonna pop out like in a few seconds. So sometimes you can try to squeeze it in there like different ways. I painted this one. I did paint the other gun too, only I lost it, so I'm just getting my old Tiger Claw blaster gun. And I did the nails with some Sharpie. Needs to be done again, but these were all orange, and then I Sharpied them black. This was all black, but I need to like make that silver more. So this is Tiger Claw. He's a bounty hunter. You can read this if you want, just to read the back of it. This is one of the newer ones I got, Attila the Frog. And if you don't remember, in one of the seasons when they left New York, they ended up finding an episode with Attila in it and all, but I can show you. This comes off. If you like want, you can like see all the detail and all on the back of them, so that's useful. This does not come off. It feels like it does, but it doesn't, and I'm not going to try to pull it out and break it. There's a little lever on the back that makes his tongue go in and out like that, so that's pretty cool. He doesn't do much fighting. The one problem I have with him is that he's hollow and he doesn't really move much. His legs do not move at all. His arms can bend like this. A pose. Right? So like this is Attila the Frog basically. This is the back of Attila the Frog. You can pause it and read it. You know the drill. The next one is Monkey Brains. Now I like Monkey Brains a lot. I don't know if it's just how I got him, but his arms are a little bit loose. Like they're not going to pop out, but they're just loose, I could say. So I don't know if it's going to be like that. If you get it, it could have been, I don't know. His arms they're probably all like that because his arms are a little bit heavy, like they're a little bit more bigger than the rest of them. His head turns, the detail with his eyebrows and his teeth. The problem I have with this, he was wearing purple pants. You can even see the lines from it, but they did not paint that, which I do not like that they didn't paint that, but that's pretty much all with him. Here's the back of him. I really wish they would have gave us the newer version, like the one with his helmet and all, but they didn't. So that's Monkey Brains. This is Dog Pound. Now he was Bradford, and then he got mutated into a dog basically. I did paint these, so they might look brown, but they're actually white. So I thought they were a bit more browner in the show, so I painted them. This was browner. His tail was browner, and this was browner. So this is the back of Dog Pound, Shredder's top dog. This is Neutralizer. He came from Dimension X, and he's on a mission to destroy all the Krang and whatnot, but These did not come painted, his fingers, they're just all black like his hand, but I painted it silver with his fingers because he's missing fingers and you replace them with metal ones. So, his armor was not always silverish. I painted it silver. It was basically gray before. This was not pink. This was all like gray as well, but it's the tentacle arms, basically. And this was not silver. This was all black. This is the back. This is Bebop. Now, Bebop is, he was Anton, but then he got mutated into a pig and his buddy Rocksteady, and he became Bebop, and he hates that name. And his suit was not painted like this with the purple on it. I painted it like that. It was just all black, which in the show it was purple lines for his power of his suit. This like spins back here and on the back of his feet, so like you can like spin him like that. Yeah, this is Bebop. They made another version of him. Like, I don't even know if they make these ones anymore. They make like these, like, he looks like a brighter skin color, but I don't really like those because that looks less like him. Here's Bebop. You can read the back of him. This is Rocksteady. He's a little difficult to stand when he has his weapons in his hands, so I would just pop his hands back here like this so he'll stand better, like that. So that is Rocksteady. I painted his weapons gold. They were white, like they looked like they could glow in the dark, but they can't. It was just that color. So back here I painted gold. This was all black. This was painted. I painted this because this was white, but that was just gray, so it looked like a lump coming out of his head, but he has another horn in the show, so I painted that. And this is Rocksteady. You can read the back if you like. This is Razar. He's really difficult to stand. One of his toes broke off, but he's still pretty cool. He's a little bit, when I first opened him, he seemed a little different because he's a little bit more looser than the rest of them. But that's Razar. He came with this on his hand. This came out, but I crazy glued it on there because it felt like more like Dog Pound, because this is a double. This is Dog Pound, only he got double mutated again after Dog Pound. I'll show you that. That's Dog Pound, the one I showed you. And this one's Razar. So he got double, he was this, and he got double mutated into this. I don't know, I painted this. This was all black. I'm still working on it. I still have to put like a clear coat on it to make it look like this kind of white, but until then it's going to remain like that. This is the back of Razar. Read that if you want. This is Leatherhead. He's on the turtle side. He really is a great help with the turtles. The problem I had with him is because he's pretty short. He's actually a little bit shorter than the turtles, or like as tall, unless in the TV show he was taller than the turtles. So they should have fixed that, his size, but it doesn't really bother me that much. His tail's a little loose. It wasn't like that when I first got it, but I guess since me and my brother play with them, at least you can still read this. This is Mutagen Man. He's a little bit different than the rest of them. His arms aren't just yellow. If people don't really know much about turtles, he has like acid arms and burn things. So this is Mutagen Man. This turns inside, and this actually comes out. So you can like look at the like detail on him and all from the inside. And you just pop. You have to like match it up with the holes and then twist it so it clicks. And you got this. This used to be on there like that, but then it broke off. And I tried crazy gluing it back on there, but it kept popping off, so I'm just going to leave it like that. This is the back of Mutagen Man. He used to be Pulverizer, which was that was his superhero name. Now he's then he was Timothy. But he got mutated into this, basically. Big goo thing. One of my favorites is, I would have to say, probably Buzzkill. His name is really called Stockmanfly on the thing, but I call him Buzzkill since I play with the turtles, I can't, like, if there's Baxter Stockmans, this was Baxter Stockman mutated into a fly, so I wouldn't be able to use Baxter Stockman anymore. So I pretend that he's just a different character, but he really is Stockmanfly. His mustache was not painted. I painted his mustache black. It was just brown, and his teeth weren't white like that. I made that look more fleshy. That was more brown. His shirt was not pink, it was purple, and it didn't have any of this black stuff on it, so I painted that and the things here. His legs was like a darker blue, but I painted it into a lighter blue. And yeah, and I painted that brown. His wings move, so if you want to get him, like, if you get like a hook or something, you can hang him. It looks like he'll be like flying, so he's interesting. He can put his wings down if you want, so he's like standing like that. But this is the back of Stockman Fly. You can read it if you want. Then we have Napoleon Bonafrog, which he was Attila's like servant or whatever. But he was like his servant, and I painted his weapon white, like his little white wrap near the top, because that was all brown before. So this is one of the newer ones that I got as well. Probably when this video is being made, it's the newest one out. I can show you details. His teeth are white, not like what it looks like on the back. Made it look more red, but this is his teeth. I don't know. I don't even want to say what that is on the top of his head. Happiness is friends. I like the tongue on the thing there. And this was supposed to be more of a brighter red, but it's more of a brown, but that's fine. And this is the back. This Wakurai Serpent, this comes off, and so does her head, but I'm not going to take that off right now. But that's basically her head. And you can put this on if you want. Her snake head. And her tail comes off, and the problem I have with her, I don't know if it's just the one I got, but her tail comes off like super easy, so you gotta like really get it in there. Even then though, if you turn it like too much, it will pop back out. And I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be like that. I think just the one I got was like that. So yeah, I painted these blue. These were all white. So yeah, this is Kurai Serpent, the back of her. So you can read this. She was Kurai, mutated and all. And the last one for this episode, I have like 50,000 more, but the last one for this episode is the Mutant Shredders. They both came in one package. The problem I have with him is the fact that he does not stand. Most of the ones I'll stand on the back, but he cannot stand. He has the way his feet do not move at all, his knees, they're just like that, so he's just going to tumble over. And mainly for the fact of his claws, how heavy they are. So his helmet was not silver, it was dark gray. Don't be alarmed if this pops off, because it does a lot actually. So don't worry about that. You can already tell when you first get it, it's loose, but that's fine. And it twists a little bit here. His tail's in the way, so it doesn't twist all the way, but this turns. His arms do not bend. You can maybe be able to like go like that and all with it. And this is the little shredder, basically his little partner. There was 3 mutant shredders. One of them was a giant one with 4 arms, but he's probably going to come in a second package in the future. But these are supposed to be silver. I did not paint them yet. Once again, one of the newer ones I got. So he has a little trouble standing as well. So I go down with the camera on this one, because his little things here get in the way to his feet, so it's hard to get on the stand. But he's still a cool guy. I like them. I like them both a lot. They're like servants to Shredder, basically. And this is the back of them. As you can tell, they're painted a little bit different, but you can read it if you want. Well, this is what I'm getting done so far. There might be a part 2 if you guys like it, because I have like a whole bunch of other ones. So, and in the future, if you like this, and if you want your kids to like watch turtle episodes online, like toy episodes, I'll be really happy to make some. And that'll be it for this episode. It's okay with my mom to do it on her YouTube channel. So, thank you for watching, and please subscribe to my mom. And hopefully in the future, if you guys like this, I'll be making turtle episodes.